Cheers and hello. It's a good morning from here. It's Saturday, the 7th of May. Thank you, everyone, very much. Thank you very much for your support. I had a good Bandcamp Friday, better than last month. Thank you so much. And the thing that I really want to share that's most significant for me is I always knew that what I did is good inside, deep inside, as I was working and developing my music over the years. But I think you know how it is for us as humans. It's been a slow process of really seeing myself in a better perspective, more realistic. Throughout the years of making music, I've had a lot of friends and people in my life who like music who have shown absolutely no interest in my music, or when I've shared it with them, they've been dismissive. Something else that I've dealt with in the past a lot, which kept me from sharing a lot of the music in my archives, is I would play something for someone, and the first thing they would say to me is what it should. Well, you should have done this, or it needs that. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't hear other people dealing with this all the time, that someone plays a piece of music for them and the first thing they hear is all this criticism. I've seen a lot of other people share their music and people are complimentary or not. Well, my music is worth that. And I feel somewhat vindicated these days because the feedback I'm getting from you folks with your kind notes is just that. You hear the music, you hear the artistry, you connect with it. I'm so glad. And yes, my work has gotten better, and it continues to get better. The tracks I'm working on now for my next album feel like some of my best work to me. They really do. So thank you so much, folks. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. While I was monitoring, and that's basically what I did yesterday, was I monitored throughout the day how things were going with Bandcamp. So I played some music. I do want to share that for Nebraska. I watched the stats on Bandcamp, and David Nance, who I play with consistently, is one of the very top sellers on Bandcamp in Nebraska. NanoRay, I have no idea who that person is, but NanoRay is the other top seller. And I'm right up there in the top 10 again, which I love seeing that. You know, it isn't about getting lost in the charts and numbers, which you can get lost in that. It's nice to see. Again, it's an affirmation, okay, and that's what I like about checking that stuff out. Even though Bandcamp Friday is over, please continue to purchase the music and discover my music. Once again, to belabor a point, it's belaboring a point. But I have friends who are still recommending music to me that I should check out, and mine's better. And they don't even listen to me. Okay, I just need to say that, a little pet peeve. So, I have a bunch of old techno and house records that I keep And I played some yesterday. I get in moods for it. So I was listening to, who is this? This guy here on Mouseville. Some of y'all know this. Cirez D. I think he's a well-known DJ or guy that does his house music. But another record in my 12-inch singles bunch was this old Europeans single, Listen. What's interesting about this band is Steve Hogarth of Marillion started out in this band as keyboardist and co-lead singer. Glad I kept this. I used to have their very first single. Don't remember selling it, but I don't have it anymore. It's a good pop song. Ethos, American prog, where it's good, but it's also, we're trying to be King Crimson, but in a commercial way. So the music is great, and to me the lyrics are really horrible. In my opinion, the vocals on this album just really are a disservice. If you guys in the band happen to see this, sorry. The music is great though. And you play in shapes just like King Crimson, but done well. So it's worth that. Enjoyed this last night all the way through. Gila live. This is Russian bootleg of the album. It did come out officially. This is a good one. German psychedelic band. I'd still like to have their first album on vinyl. I have a Second Battle CD. Those collectible records from the cosmic music and the progressive rock 70s, those are still very desirable to me as a collector, yeah. I went ahead and rented the Melvins documentary because I don't do much renting, but I wanted to see the Connie Plank, so I rented that a while back, and then I wanted to see the Melvins, and it was very informative. I like the Melvins, I've met them, seen them several times. So I played this, A Walk with Love and Death. It's a double album. And yeah, one is the soundtrack. And this is one of the misprints. This is one of the misprints where the Death album tracks are actually on the Love record. It's not worth anything, and both albums are good. The Melvins have been very prolific, and very influential. The band Boris named themselves after a Melvin song. I like the Melvins. This, of course, if you know Jorge Ben, you know how fantastic he is. And this is a Vinyl Me Please edition of his Africa Brazil album. It's got prints. It's on a cool yellow vinyl. And again, I don't speak the language, but I sure do feel this music. I love it. He is fantastic. Excellent. Nosferatu. And these guys, yeah, German band and engineered by Connie Plank. This is a good one. Jethro Tull. Sounds like they were influenced by Jethro Tull in here. And this is a nice reissue on that's a nice color, kind of a turquoise. Yeah, this one is a standout to me from the 70s. Could have been a bigger album. It's very good. Nosferatu. Going back to my new post-punk days here. I bought this one at that time. To the Shores of Lake Placid, the Zoo label. It's like a compilation sampler, and this is really good. It's got everyone from Dalek I Love You to Echo and the Bunnymen, Teardrop Explodes, Lori and the Chameleons. I like all the tracks on here. Iggy Pop's Jacket is a very cool song off of this. And the other day, it was sitting out, but I didn't get to it. These records, I haven't put them away. The Residents, Not Available. This is probably my favorite Residents album. Something prompted me to pull and listen to this, and it just sucked me right in. It's a whole universe. And also some Didier Lockwood, French jazz rock violinist. I think he's passed away. All of his albums, which often have these kind of covers, it's like, well, apparently it's about the music because the cover is not very appealing necessarily. But this is some good music. And often crosses over from being straight jazz rock into prog. Really good stuff. So, quick one this morning, Saturday. Pat, I saw your message, but I have a busy weekend. So I'll be in touch sometime soon, but I have a busy Saturday and Sunday. Folks, take care. All right. And once again, thank you.